welcome back to the channel. I thought I hit record. I didn't, but I haven't worked yet. Dogs are barking, have me all spoiled up. I got my daughter with me. She's playing in the yard over there. And my wife's texting me. I got to text her. Little white things flying around all over the place. It's like little white little bugs. Anyway, they're everywhere. It's like it's snowing. But as you see the jack, I took the support I put onto the engine. I took it off so I can get to the rear main seal, and I can't find it. Big Three Local, they don't even have a listing for it. Not even with the carriage on it. So I had to do a bunch of research. About 30 minutes. Found out that seal fits 12 engines. But yet, O'Reilly's AutoZone and Advance don't even carry a part number or anything for it. But I did find it online in Genuine Honda. And inside diameter is 80, outside is 100, and it's 10 millimeter thick. So I got it coming for 2 days. It's $30 for a seal. So I found it for $7, but I wasn't going to wait a month to get it. So here we are. Hopefully I get it tomorrow and I get the transmission back in. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do the rear brakes and get that out of the way, because to get it, we was able to get this on, push it on the trailer without a problem, but when I went to roll it off the trailer out on the road there, it was locking up. I actually had to take the drum off because it kept engaging the shoes and I couldn't get it to go in any further, so I just beat the drum off and put the wheel back on. So we're going to clean it. When we put these on, of course, we're going to clean everything up, and depending on the condition, I might take the backing plates off if I can and go ahead and sandblast and paint those, and whatever else I need to do. We'll rejuvenate the drums with spray paint and media blaster. We'll get her done. So let's hop on this. You okay, baby? All right. You always need the correct tools to do the job. I hope these work on a Honda. They work on pretty much anything. Should work. A little wore out. At least 2 or 3 oil changes left on that. Alright. What is it? I think it's like 8x125 bolt. I gotta go muster up and press these off. But if y'all can see, this is what they call the passive rear steer, which is double wishbone, which makes the CRX. People can correct me on that, because a lot of people know more about these CRXs than me, because they go and buy all the Hoskias and all this kind of stuff. This is completely factory. I mean, even with the wore out bushings, it's going to get all that stuff. Eventually, I want to get it on the road and enjoy it a little bit before I really start tearing into this thing. But these things handle amazingly well, and maybe don't throw people around in the cab. So that's why I want it. So we're gonna be a bolt. Get that off. Well, in my possession, what I own and bought years ago is a Mac Deluxe bolt grip set. I can go get bolts, but it's got everything I need pretty much to do this kind of jobs. And I ain't got to hunt nothing down. I'm lazy. Let's see, 8x125. Yep. And lot of people will throw an impact on there. I don't do that. That's just me. She's pulling the shoes with her. That's why I bought hardware, right? Sorry, I had to get it. It's a little bit of leverage. We'll walk the shoes out. Go all day long and break it. It's probably all broke anyway. Because it looks like it's all falling. I don't want no part of you. You just get on back. Just don't run. I'll get it. I'm back. I had to go get a ball with my daughter. And it's all come apart in there. It looks like from here. You can tell. It's a little cleaner than I thought it'd be. Ain't that beautiful? Anyway. Yeah. What we got? Boom. Y'all, I just stuck my head in all that right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. See it moving? Yeah, we're going to fix that real quick. Brake clean. That's redneck for wasp killer. Those aren't wasps. I think the yellow jackets. Was. Ah! 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 Boy, that's the cleanest nest I've ever seen. That's OSHA regulated now. Oh, you get back. Get on him. Him. Yeah! 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 Mm-hmm. Da-da, da-da. Ah, get my babies. Alright. Let's see here. 14. Alright. Well, let's just start taking it apart. As you can tell, this is not going to work in this scenario. So, needle nose, side cutters. You'll get it here in a minute. Oh, let's make sure I got the right stuff. If you ever seen the movie The Right Stuff, it's a good movie. I've ordered for both sides, so that one. Yep. Smell like Teen Spirit. See, a spring broke on this side. That's why this is off. I don't see any. It's completely gone. So, glad I got the kit. And that's on the wrong side, and you name it, it's wrong. Nope, it's on the right side. So. But anyway, let me get this out. There we go. Get all that out of there. Come on. Yeah. This just froze up for a good mock-up. Alright, so it looks like the backing plate does come off. Alright, so let me break this loose. This line, which is you guessed it, 10. And folks, if you're gonna do this for a living, invest in some line wrenches. They don't gotta be snap-on, just good line wrenches that work. Well, you brought an open end. Yeah, well, this is to break it loose. This is for the easier to get off. So I like to tighten a little bit and then break it loose. Doesn't always work. You do this a couple times. This line is not very rusty, so it's not going to take heat or nothing like that to get it off. So, and I put this on there because it's easier to handle this wrench right here. My rag run off too. Rag down. Yep, it comes off good. All right, and on the wheel cylinder itself is a 10. I went and got the nuts off the wheel cylinder. Look at these wheel cylinders, make sure they're right. These got bolts, but we'll check it out here in a minute. I think this has been on the shelf for a while. What y'all think? As long as it works. Oh, baby.
I saw Wasco that little part of the roof, and I think it actually got in up in the attic. I think that's how Wasco can get it.
Yeah, they can get in up in the attic area, but there are screens up there. Daddy's already looked. All right. It looks like it.
So
Factory's got studs. Well, baby?
can I keep it dry?
Yes, a little bit, baby, because they're fat cats. All they do is eat. All right. It's about getting that. There's no more yellow jackets. I don't think them bolts out. See what happens. It's been a long time since I got to play one of these. So, see how. Oh, that means I got to play with the emergency brake cable. We might just wire brush this one. Yeah. Because them fingers are a little rusty. Let me show y'all. Fingers are a little rusty. If I collapse them, there might be an issue with that. Y'all know where I'm coming from. So, we're going to wire brush that on the vehicle. The bearing feels good. So, I got to get a stopper for the... I got to get a stopper for that real quick. Alright. Over the years, I just collected, oil pan jobbers and This was actually a kit I got years ago. Yep, there we go. All right. Go get the wire brush. And look at that. Clip's about to come off. I don't have a flat blade with me. There you go. Holy smokes. But anywho, huh? Of course the pen's gonna rotate with it. Why not? Anyway, I'm gonna do a wire brush real quick. It's starting to get a little dark out here. I don't think this is gonna do me any justice. It's too big. Hope y'all can hear me over the compressor. I'm gonna throw my line on. I mean, throw my. If y'all can hear me, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my wheel cylinder on. So I start the line first in it, so it's nice and straight on there, and then I just worry about these after the fact. And still leave them a little loose, kind of line, let the flare in the line, flare on the line up. All right. Make sure these are right. They've been put back together. Mosquitoes are getting me good. All right, let's make sure these are right. Get one that's good. All right. But my handler's cleaner. Battery died right after I was showing you how to get that horseshoe around there. And then it got dark, and then I had to go look at something for my daughter. Now I'm back. What we're gonna do is I always put this on just to, when your hands get old, you got arthritis, and they don't work as good. You older guys know that I used to just assemble them all, boom, done. That don't happen no more. I just get one on there to work with, and then I hang the other one on there. It'll eventually go right there. So kind of hang it in that groove for a minute. And then, like I showed, I clean this up. Also clean that arm up for the emergency brake. And this right here, you'll see where the arm goes, the arm swings like this behind here. Well, it sticks out a little bit past here. And that's where this big side goes. So that it would go on like that, because that extra gap goes to that. So it'll go on that way. And then this can go either direction because it's just going to slide around that. So let's go ahead and stick this pin in. And it's going to be this one here. Excuse me, like that. Then set this in like this, He's made this in one chic motion, but I don't know if it's going to happen again. Might be some strong words, some repent. I'll do this. Just gotta hold it. And got this. Jason, don't laugh.
I think Mama Kitty too.
Bring her on up like that. Get on down. Get on. Yeah. There we go. There we go. See, if you're a young guy, you probably can do that all like with 2 fingers. I can. No more. Then kind of hold that to get a. You only can hold it like that, but only put it the tips of the pliers just about that much, because if you go too far with it, you're just going to hit the back. So it goes on like this. It keys in there like this, like that. So all you're doing is just using this as a twisty mechanism. I'm sure they probably make a tool. I'm sure they make a tool like this that works on these. This works on the round spring cups. That, you know, no biggie. La, 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 la. Like that. But like, oh, it's wrong. Yeah, I'm just using that to key it in, and then I'll spin it. Then I'll spin it back around when I'm done. Just believe me, I will. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. And we put this on there. Sometimes it takes me. If I remember right, that's to clear the spur gear. Yeah, I can't see. I'm gonna get right there. I can't see nothing. There we go. All right. Let it do its thing. All right. Well, it's together. I'm going to wait to bleed this side till I get the other side done. Then I'll bleed the rears. But I'm also going to order calipers for the front and pads for the front. And I might use the cheek poker on the. Oh, well, looky there. It did come with a new horseshoe, but it's on there. So, and we'll go and get that drum on here in a minute. They'll get it cleaned up. Well, it's pretty well grooved up. That can be surfaced. But I ain't gonna surface it. I just want to drive it, and then they'll get drums and everything down the road. I just want to drive this thing. So. Oh, duh. just looked at them. I thought they were in enough. Long day. If it got a little jobber in the back, I can adjust it. Why, no, it doesn't. So we'll adjust it right here. Let's see which way this goes. We'll get a brake spoon. If folks don't know what a brake spoon is, this is a brake spoon. You see where it's curved? Right there. It's actually designed to go in the back and do these from behind the vehicle. They make all kind of different shapes and sizes. This is just the one I grabbed because it's the closest one. And I do got a whole set of them. La, 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 la. A little more. So there's a lip right here. And I'm just going to do enough just to get around the lip. It'll be a little loose until I can get the drums turned. But like I said, I just want to drive this thing. I got to check everything else out on it. Got a lot of work to do on it. I need it safe to test drive. And the friends of mine are going to come. One of the original owners is going to come drive it. That's a deal I made with him. He didn't ask, I offered. So I just tell him the brake might be just a little loose, but it'll have brakes. All right. We're going to get to the other side. Maybe we might have a little better luck. But this one really didn't go too bad. Almost got stung by 80 yellow jackets. But other than that, man, it went pretty good. Well, somehow or another, it ended up being the next day. So I'm looking for wasp or yellow jackets. Didn't want my head stuck in that again like I did yesterday. Now let's get this drum off here. Well, if there's damage on this side, I might have done that spring because I was in a mad dash to get that off, get the drum off so I could unstick it so we can get it off the trailer. All right, go ahead and get her tore down. And this is all to pieces. Check it out. I still haven't got my new microphone in yet, so sorry about the audio. It's all clean. Did I clean that up or I don't remember. Might have cleaned some of this up to push it back to get the drum back on later on because it sat in the garage for a while without a drum on it. Do you know that? I can't remember how long. can show y'all how I did this on the other side. Little diddly down, and it goes on the back side, so it goes like that. So we're gonna stick the pin in. Little pin. Oh. Goes in the other one easier. No. Beat it in a little bit. Don't hit the shoe lining. Like that one right in. Don't put it all the way in. Just about that much. So you can get this on. And then the new horseshoe. Good bright and shiny one here. You stick your horseshoe on. Have to drop it 3 or 4 times. Like that, I try to get it where like one's down just a little bit and I squeeze across it. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's got little dips right here. I mean, raises, dips, whatever you want to call it. You can stick some pliers down there and squeeze that. I like to go the other method because I have a hard time hitting it this way. Yeah, I guess my pliers are not as good, I guess. So, kind of like that. Make sure it's flush. And squeeze right in. Voila. And when you go to put this on, I'll try to explain it. See how this comes out a little further? It'll key in like that. Let's get this back on the spring. There we go. Make sure these are turned up and down so the shoe just engages it. Like I said, if it looks loose, it's because there's a lip here. It's dug into it. We can get a little tighter. Yeah, that's good. All right, definitely concludes the brakes. So now we can finally get on the rear main seal. The new one come in. It looks to be right. So we'll get this cleaned up, and then we'll get set up to put that rear main seal in, and get the clutch up and the pilot bearing put in.